Okay, the iGRID indicator is powering the new iGRID EA that we have for both MT4 and MT5. We had a very reactionary quick price move. The system got a short with one entry. It did not have any ads, and right away at the flip, it exited that position at a small loss. Now the system has put on an initial long entry, and so far it's added one qualified ad. So the iGRID's about dynamic positions, adding positions when appropriate in alignment with momentum or trends. So when we have quick reactionary moves and we just get in one position and then it flips the other way, so in the chop, if we're getting flipped around a bit, we tend to be in one or maybe at the most two positions. But when we get loaded up in hard running trends, we're fully loaded. And that's the beauty. So we can hold our own in the chop, but we can make a lot of money in any sort of move of momentum or a higher trend move or whatever you want to call it. So here is the iGRID EA running on the MT5 platform. So the iGRID indicator is very unique. We have an indicator that's looking at price, that's smooth, all trader adjustable. There was another ad we just had, another ad. So the system is saying, yep, we need to add more to this trade. So right now we're in a total of 4 entries and the system is currently long. We do have stops and targets for every single entry. Instantaneously, when you're filled on a long trade or a long trade, whether it's the primary initial flip point entry or any ad, instantly, right away, we have stops and targets. Now, the targets are very far away. They're there. You just can't see them. They're really far away up. Yeah, they're there. So stops and targets are always there at all times per entry so that we're always perfectly in alignment with any prop firm rules. Because, there's a lot of prop firms. They want to see a stop and target instantaneously. So we're in our primary momentum shift from downside momentum to upside momentum. We've had add 1, add 2, add 3, and now we're in a full clip. And this baby's going to stay on until we come down and have any sort of move that would somehow hit our stop. The key is, though, that the system will close out all positions as soon as we have a flip in momentum, literally. At the moment we have a flip in momentum at the bar close, we have, a complete working the long side in this case that will shut down, and the trade system, the automation will immediately go to a short side trade. So there we go. We just closed out longs. We're flipped now. We're playing the short side. So the beauty of the iGRID indicator is we have one portion of the indicator reading price. Our shift portion of the indicator is not reading price, it's reading our first portion of the indicator. So that adds what I call two-dimensional smoothing. So in this case now, we've had a full clip of 4 positions come in, all closed out profitable. Now we're getting short. We had at the flip point from upside momentum shifting or flipping to downside, we have an initial position on. You can set the size of the initial position and the size of the ads wherever you want it. So here we had a reactionary move. There was actually a news release that day at that time, if I remember. So what 2 positions we did have on came out a little bit of profit as the market reacted and suddenly had a big burst of momentum to the upside. Now, I'm not on some 30-minute or 1-hour chart. I'm here on a 6-minute chart. So if you can get systems to work on lower time frame charts, boy, you got yourself a winner. The power of the iGRID automation is the indicator. And this is version 1 of the AA. We have a second version coming out where I have a clustered trailing stop that will follow right below a set amount of pips that you set in the settings at all times below the bottom portion or the shift portion of our indicator. So the iGRID is this, what looks like a smooth Heikin-Ashi is the first part of the indicator, and then the shift portion of the indicator is the second portion. It's combined together as one indicator, and the EA reads that indicator and reads points where we would add. The EA put us into an initial long, had 1 add, 2 add, 3 adds. In this case, I have the entries as 2.0 lot, and I have the adds as 1.0, 1.0, 1.0. I could put these, I could have the original entry small and the adds bigger. That's totally up to you. We have a lot of flexibility and adjustability. Not only do we have multiple axes of adjustability in the indicator, which just makes it fantastic, because we have two-dimensional smoothing. This portion of the indicator isn't getting confused by whipsawing price. Like, look at these moves. The indicator's rock solid, still going up. It's because we let the first part of the indicator read price, and we can adjust how responsive we want that to price or less responsive. Then our shift portion that tells us when to play upside momentum, when to play downside momentum, is not getting, let's just use the term, emotionally reactive to every little thing price is doing. It's sitting back and saying, oh yeah, price is spazzing out a bit here, but it's still in general going up. And then when there's shifts that the overall iGRID senses to the downside, then that changes and we flip and we play downside action. So the key is when we get these decent movements of price, where we, have a pretty decent momentum move, then we're full boat. We're loaded up with positions. We do, and hey, every market has whipsaw back and forth. When we get in those periods, we're not loaded up. So the idea that we can hold our own in the chop, make a little, be flat, lose a little, but when we catch the moves, we're loaded up, and that's where we get paid. That way the system has a very stable equity curve. We're not like putting on tons of positions per entry. The idea is to have a 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 instrument portfolio running the iGRID on a package of currencies, some commodities, and some indices based upon the optimization data we put out and backtesting data, build a portfolio biased to a very the smoothest equity curve you have, and now you have the perfect arrangement for going in, the perfect EA for going in and working prop challenges. Now, the iGRID can work on lower time frames. That's a heck of a bonus. Now, and as you can see, we flipped to the short side. Now we're coming in and working short side action. But boy, does this baby do good on swing trading. Holy cow, that two-dimensional smoothing. I've been taking a look at the iGRID, like to go put it in the Thinkorswim platform, put it on Fidelity's platform, put it on Interactive Brokers, put it on Trades. I can't believe how good the iGRID is for timing big swings. Whether you're trading SPY, QQQ, you're trading ETFs, you're trading stock listings. I have never, in over 15 years of building system components and systems, have ever built something that I can so dial in and not get whipsawed all over the place, but catch all the big structural moves up and down, whether I'm trading NVIDIA, whether I'm trading the SPY, whether I'm trading some crypto, whatever the case may be. It has turned out to be a fantastic swing trading tool. And the data that will be going out to our group, now that I have this all released, going forward, will just add to what I've been seeing on my end. And the good thing, we have the entire automated system for iGRID running on CTrader platform, which is becoming more and more prominent. More prop firms are adding it. We have it running on MT4. We have it running on MT5. And it's, we're just getting warmed up. So I absolutely love the iGRID indicator. I already have new ideas on ways to make the indicator even more capable. So right now we have, basically launch offer in place. We're about to move to quarterly subscription model, whether you're on CTrader, whether you're on MT4, MT5. I'm even building a fully automated iGRID based system for the NT8 NinjaTrader platform that's very targeted and I think will be exceptionally effective for those that want to go in each day, get their hits, and get out for futures prop trading on the NTA platform. So I'm running 2 versions right now as a rough draft on my end, and I'm just ecstatic about where this is all going. That 2-dimensional smoothing that I came up with in recent, 2-3 months back, is such a breakthrough. I feel really dumb that I didn't come up with this breakthrough much longer, or back in the past, but it has really been an eye-opener, and I'm really loving how this is all turning out. So anyhow, what I would suggest, and I kind of want to type this up real quick, so let me pull up a different screen. Here it was short, full boat, made some profits. Here we flipped to the long side, ran up. As soon as we had a momentum shift, we flipped to the downside. Now we're short, and it should be pretty simple to understand. This isn't that complex. And the key is we're grid trading. We're pyramiding into positions. We're not doing martingale. Martingale grid trading will eventually burn you. And, many prop firms, when they see it in an automated sense, they can tell when they see systematic entries going on and on and on as the position's running against you. A lot of them don't like that, and they'll disqualify you. They'll see, oh, somebody got into a position, and wow, they're adding more positions as their open interest. The positions that they're holding are staying very near break even or positive. So the beauty, this is a really big thing, and this is why this is so good for trading at the fund level. And for the institutional side trading we've moved all over to an iGRID-based system, because I can sit there trading 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 instrument portfolios, and at any moment of time, with properly optimized and back-tested settings per instrument, per time frame, I'm never carrying a lot of negative open interest, meaning the positions that are still open, waiting until they close out, either hitting a stop, a fixed target, or a flip point. The predominance of all the inventory that I'm carrying in my portfolio is flat to positive. I can't tell you how huge that is for somebody trading a Darwin X account, somebody trading an eval at a prop account, somebody trading a boutique level hedge fund or a PAM fund. When you can show somebody that, look, the predominance of my positions are, or the collective, of my P&L of my open interest is typically flat to positive. I mean, that is a very significant advantage to a system that not many systems can provide. So, and what is that great for? It's great for prop firms, because a lot of these prop firms, what do we get? We only get 4% or 5%, drawdown from a high water benchmark. So you better have a system when you're trading automated that doesn't have its open positions, the predominance of them underwater, because that works against your daily drawdown. So to get in on this, I'm going to have a short period of one-time buy, special pricing, and we're jumping right away over to the quarterly subscription model where the price is going to go up. Let me get you the information. So you better contact me. We're the weekend. We're going into a new week. I would definitely say to get a hold of me by end of day Monday, because the gridalgo.com website's going to launch with the quarterly subscription model links, and there's not going to be any more one-time buys as we come out of the gates with everything ready to go. So there you have it. If you have any questions, definitely contact me at info@gridalgo.com. I am a grid trading focused venture here with prop trading as a secondary focus. Or that's kind of the 2 primary things I should say. We're focusing on directional grid trading, which is the opposite of martingale, and we focus on prop trading. And, any guys trading fund level stuff, we do that also. So just let me know if you have any questions. We're shifting over to the quarterly subscription model probably at some point later day tomorrow. So if you have questions, let me know. Have a great day. Talk to you later.